Anyways, let's get into it. But yeah. I am honestly very optimistic that Soten is gonna get into GDQ. Oh man, I didn't get the neutron bomb. Whatever. I'm not worried about it. Now, whether it's gonna be Soten randomizer or just a Soten speedrun of some kind, I don't know. I'm really hoping it's the randomizer, because I feel like the randomizer definitely would do very well on a GDQ stage. I even submitted co-op, so hopefully that gets in. Oh my god, why am I doing no damage? Hello? Otherwise, I won't. If Soten isn't in GDQ, listen up, Mike Uyama. Give me the Soten randomizer and nobody gets hurt. Yeah, I did like no damage. I guarantee if it was up to Mike, he'd probably be down to have Soten randomizer. Mike loves Soten, I'm pretty sure. I think that's part of the reason why it was in so many GDQs early on. Plus he was, you know, friends with the ROM Scout and all that. Ice Brand? Okay. I always do the option select where I just jump and slash because I always forget what weapons I have, and I don't move forward with the jump slash. Oh, ow. Dude, these zombie spawns are insane. Dude, if Neutron Bomb was library card, I'm gonna be very upset because I started with a duplicator. And keeping this duplicator would have been nice. Yeah, RIP duplicator. We'll see you later, homie. Pour one out for the duplicator. Also, I probably won't die anymore since I don't have the duplicator equipped. F's in the chat. I gotta get me one of them salute emotes. Ooh, Masamune. Short sword. An amazing weapon and then a terrible weapon. Duplicator dead post crab. That's funny. Fast and Furious sad theme starts playing. Is there a way to disable music in-game in general, Talik? There is. I'm pretty sure there is, right? If you're still in here, kind of. Oh, it doesn't work for the librarian, right? Because that's different, or it's finicky. I know you can do it on the Xbox version, obviously, but just curious. Not necessarily asking you to go out of your way to figure out a way to do that. Plus, that would probably have to be tied to the ROM itself, right? Or would you have to do it through... Well, actually, maybe you could do it through BizHawk, now that I'm thinking about it. I guess it just all depends on how the game reads the music. Let's go ahead and just do it. YOLO, just try not to die. There are multiple ways to do it, yeah. Oh my god, this freaking Rainbow Sherbert cape. Wow, 2 hits for Gaibon. Sometimes I forget how powerful the vanilla, like, upper level katanas are, especially Masamune. Masamune is insane. PSX Jin can just disable the music? That's insanity. What? PSX Jin just has a freaking music disable button? Mornblade? I guess I could keep that in case I need to refill my HP. Or rather, the XA audio output, which is how the music is played. Oh, so it's just played through a different... Huh. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Doesn't this game, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong, but doesn't this game store all of its song data as like MP3s kind of? Not MP3s, but not that exact format. But it's based off of the CD because... How do I explain this without sounding like a fucking idiot? So the game allows you... The physical Soten disc, you can put it into a CD player and it'll play music through a CD player. But the means at which it plays it through the CD player is the same. Yes, CD format, thank you. I don't know why my brain couldn't say that. It's the same means at which it plays it through the game as well. So the function calls to like play the music are the same as to play it through the CD player. MP2. That's like a terrible explanation, but you kind of get the gist of what I'm trying to say. And that causes the way that the music is played in this game to be kind of weird. Also, 2 Vlad relics early on in a OG seed is kind of nice. And part of the reason why I know that for a fact that it's played differently is because, well, I say I know for a fact, but I know my experience with putting the Black Label disc in my PS2 and running it on fast disc speed causes the music to play at like basically twice speed. It runs the music fast because the physical disc that has the music stored on it is spinning faster. Faster than it should be. Yo, what's up, Top Mo? How's the run going? So far, pretty good. I got 2 Vlad relics for 7 minutes in. I got one of the strongest swords in the game. We're doing an OG seed. This seed is supposed to be evil, but so far it's actually quite chill. One thing that I'm considering doing, if Soten Randomizer gets into GDQ, but it's not the the co-op randomizer, if they reject co-op randomizer, I think I'm gonna start playing on console. This is the Masamune. The Shmomogil. Because, I mean, I like playing the randomizer on console. I like playing Soten in general on my PlayStation. It's nice. Nice trade, by the way. I mean, I kind of don't even need to worry about the duplicator, to be honest. It's not like I have a bunch of, like, useful use items yet. Now, if I find, like, a library card and a mana prism and bat, and I don't have the duplicator, I will feel kind of bad about it, but it's not that big of a deal. Merman statue. Okay. I guess it's better to get it early than to get it late in an OG seed. Wait a minute. Guys, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do it. My muscle memory. Oh god, I'm gonna get banned. Speedrunner caught cheating? Exposed? Whoa. That's actually gonna be the clickbait for this video. I'm so sorry. If you've made it 9 minutes into this video and you're like, click, what the fuck? Cheater exposed. And then you get to this point in the run, you're gonna be like, oh, fuck this guy. And then click the dislike button, leave an angry comment, but you'll still subscribe though, because you know, you're not that mean. I hate this guy. Click subscribe. Hey, there's Bat. Oh, no, you can't. Okay, I had an idea. I was like, wait, can you open a shift line with multiple level ups? But I don't think you can because the level up animation itself costs or takes 2 frames. Sublime. I keep trying to leave angry comment, but I'm bad at getting angry. That's funny.
I'm interested in
please don't force me to, well, force of echo. Library cards are 2K! That's expensive! Come on! Mana Prism's 2.4! Alright, whatever.
Farewell for now.
Yeah, sorry wolf enthusiasts, but I'm gonna have to pass on the wolf, Skull of Wolf for right now. I'm gonna say it, getting Bat in the first castle really should just be the standard. Friendship with Wolf has ended. Bat is best friend now. Exactly, yeah. Do I need to keep the Masamune? I could use Mournblade instead for basically all first castle, but whatever. So I rewatched my how to speedrun Symphony of the Night randomizer video, which was based off of OG preset. And then I'm actually gonna open this up because I do not have a library card. And I was like, damn, I was like really smart, but also really stupid in that video. Because there were some obvious things that I misunderstood, but it was because the randomizer was still relatively new, I think. Alright. I opened the... yeah, I did. Can't stand this ASD dude, such a jerk, yeah. I specifically was talking about how important the Aurochs teleporter is, and I'm like, the Aurochs teleporter is not that important. I think I also was like talking in circles about specific routing options. Oh, well, I guess my friendship with Wolf is getting reinstated. Also, I do not have a lot of MP. I am pretty low level, I guess. Stone Sword? Perfect. You love to see it. Don't hit me. How was the seed? It was a sub-hour seed, and I was goofing around a decent amount, so it turned out to be pretty good. I had 4 Vlad relics in the first castle, and yeah, overall it was pretty chill. I'll go for the double damage boost. Let's see how much damage this does. The perfect amount. And by the perfect amount, I mean I'm not scared at all. I doesn't afraid of anything right now. Love my hair. Oh, thank you, Screwy. I shouldn't take my eyes off the screen, actually, when I'm about to die. But I will anyways. That's how you know I'm dedicated to being a streamer. Willing to throw the run for engagement. But I tried to pick the worst color, yeah. You know, unintentionally just made my head look like a goddamn duplicator. That's all. I was honestly kind of sad with the hair color, to be honest, because I just liked the pink so much. I think I'm going to go back to pink whenever this starts to fade, but that's probably not going to happen for a couple months. This brand of hair dye is extremely persistent. So I'm probably going to have a blue-ass head for like the next 6 months. But whenever this does start to fade, I think I will go back to pink. Mana Prism. Damn, I'm really wishing I had that duplicator right now. Oh. What's going on with Maria? Is that dead? Are you talking about us talking about Maria, or... Oh, the Maria contest. Yeah, it's kind of dead for right now. I talked about it on stream not terribly long ago, but ultimately, I think trying to regulate a monthly contest is just a little bit too much work. I think I'll do it just occasionally when I have the time. Please be a library card. Nice. Okay, so I basically have infinite library cards. Well, not infinite, but I have up to 10 because I have the diamond, and diamonds are 20k. Each library card is 2k. Do the math, that's 20. But yeah, I want to figure a way to just do it without making it a reoccurring thing. Because I think I put too much pressure on myself by forcing myself to do it every month. I will say the glitchless one turned out to be a success overall. Wow, there's nothing but good items in this seed, huh? I mean, it got a lot of people into speedrunning glitchless that had never done speedruns of Soten before, and that was basically the whole goal, for the most part, was to get people to submit glitchless speedruns. Whatever. So, in that aspect, it worked out just fine. But yeah, finding the time, finding the energy. Was that I couldn't tell. I think that was a familiar card. It was. Do I want to keep this opal, though? That's only... Nah, not worth. That's 3 mana prisms for that opal. I don't think it's worth. Yeah, so... Yeah. Actually, no. Glitchless isn't as hard as all bosses. I would say it goes any percent, and then a pretty big gap, and then glitchless, and then a reasonably sized gap, and then all bosses. All bosses is harder, for sure. Glitchless is the most accessible for people who are gamers, is the way I would put it. So if you're a naturally cracked gamer with, you know, the ability to play this game well, I would say glitchless is going to be a good time for you. If you're kind of bad at the video game, learning the glitches isn't hard, but once you learn them, the game becomes significantly easier. The thing is that there are precise setups to learning glitchless, though. Every single glitchless boss fight has a precise setup. Granted, that's just a positioning setup, or like a boss fight setup. And those, I would argue, are probably harder than learning to just do death skip with the neutron bomb. So I will say that I don't think glitchless is... I think it's accessible in theory, but in practice turns out to be quite difficult for a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people in the Discord talked about, like, man, I didn't expect this run to be so hard. I keep dying, or I keep losing runs to X, Y, and Z things. But people don't want to learn any percent, even though there's like 17 tutorials, and there's only 3 glitches you have to learn, and only one of them is frame perfect. The rest of them are at least 2 frame windows, and it's quote-unquote frame perfect with like a setup that takes like 2 seconds to set up, so you only lose like 2 seconds if you fail it. I don't know. Yeah, and 8% was hard when it was nebulous and not well explained. But Soten used to be nebulous and not well explained in general. I mean, I've talked about my opinions on the demystification of Soten. I feel like a lot of people, like, for lack of a better term, fetishize how difficult in, like, random XD, lol random XD this video game is. I mean, I will say there are a handful of things that where you can say, oh, that's because Soten, and like that meme still is applicable, but that's so much less applicable nowadays. I need to cut these 10 seconds in any percent. I need to watch your run, Daigon, and see, because you got what? It's a is it a 1715 or 1735 or something? 1730? All right. Yeah, it's a decent enough time. I have a Soten demystification video. Yeah, it's all of the tutorials I've ever made. I've made like at least 5 to 10 tutorials that are on my tutorial playlist, and they all talk about just you know, Soten in a very plain and like available, accessible manner, as accessible as it can be. Because for as much shit in like that we like to give Soten for being like a random or difficult game, it really isn't that random. Like there's very little randomness in like the main category speedruns. I'll just do this now. And then yeah, that's fine. I know I talked about how you don't need this teleporter, but I'm literally opening it because my muscle memory started opening it, and I'm like, fuck it, I might as well. I'm already here. Hopefully it pays off for me. Because if I remember correctly, there's like one scenario where it can pay off. Oh, I never got power or, yeah, Force of Echo. Fleetmen are random, but they're only really a problem in, the Clock Rush, but just get a sub 8 Clock Rush and you don't have to worry about that. Just play well literally everywhere else. And on top of that, if you're playing any percent or all bosses, you have the goddamn Alucard sword. That shit has a hitbox like the size of Wyoming. Like, just jump and slash the sword, you'll probably hit it. You want that clip where Romscout dies to the invisible frog explained? So when you enter the caverns on the Xbox 360 version, you essentially, if I'm understanding it correctly, there is a chance, depending on how you enter the room and how you scroll the screen, where the frogs will de-attach their hitboxes from their sprites. And all that happens is that you run into the hitbox where it's not supposed to be. That's it. Same thing can happen with Rock Knights in the inverted area of the catacombs or the caverns. So the caverns, that specific room is just bugged, or that specific area is just bugged. And that's an Xbox exclusive glitch, by the way. What's not real is Arkansas. Oh, you mean Arkansas? That meme never is not funny to me. I love Arkansas. I fucked up. I was supposed to go to caverns first. I forgot. Hey, what's up, MT? R/Kansas. Yeah, dude. See, I know that there is a subreddit for Kansas, and there probably is plenty of r/Kansas memes. I wonder if there's a subreddit for Arkansas that they call r/Kansas. r/Kansas. I fucked up. I have not enough MP to be doing this shit. Another thing that I fucked up with is... Let me just do this now. Where are you? I got a shield not that long ago, right? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I messed up. This route is bad. I should have went to caverns first, for sure. And then saved this section for later. After grabbing Mist, which Mist would probably be in caverns somewhere. Enforced by death? I'm just gonna skip death. What do you mean? Who cares if death can't enforce shit? Just do the death skip. Yeah, we'll go this way. Oh my god, wing smash, please. You know what, YOLO? Okay. I wonder if you guys would have been mad if I did another glitch. Nah. This run's already invalid. True. So, let me think. They don't even know what you tried to do. Yeah, dude. It's because I haven't ran all bosses in a while. Oh, nice stopwatch. That looked almost intentional. I don't know. The all bosses time is pretty good. Yo, what's up, Rod? I'll say it a bajillion times. I love to see a Prime Gaming sub. Favorite sub to see. It's literally just Jeff Bezos being like, here you go. Hair looks nice, Blue. Thank you. I do miss the pink, don't get me wrong. And pink will return eventually. But the blue is a nice change of pace. I will say that. Susan Amazon. Nah, I don't want to get these CEOs' names mixed up. Alright. The fight could have been faster, but I don't know. Having the Masamune is a little scary. I don't have a double jump. The strat is null and void. No leapstone makes this whole room very not fun to go through, but whatever. Oh, I didn't mean to dive kick off that. Yeah, we save split for this, and then we can do the double save split. Oh. You know what would be a good prediction if you want to start it for Metallic is literally the last prediction for that the channel did, which is will I visit Galamoth in the seed? If you feel like doing it. Let these people gamble their fake money. Will I be back on the world record grind tomorrow? Yes, I will, Andy. That's actually the plan. Tomorrow, I'm going to be learning another speedrun that I've never done before and try and get the world record in a singular day. Because that's just kind of what I'm doing now. Also, make sure to bet all of your points. Go all in. Don't hold back, y'all. Aw. Damn, nobody thinks I'm gonna go to your boy. Well, what's the point if no one's gonna? Whatever. I'm not gonna influence the poll or the whatever. Oh, please be a la carte. That would be dope. Nice. Elixir. Yeah, God forbid I influence somebody. Oh my god, was that Dragon Helm next to Mulblung? Jesus. Oh my god, I hate accidentally getting stuck in the waterfall. Alright. So you can vote now, but if you do, you can't close it. Like, you can't finish the prediction. Is that how that works? Huh. Interesting. I mean, I could just choose the outcome whenever the seed is over, but that is interesting that that's how that works. I'm gonna go check the waterfall because there's definitely a Dragon Helm, and I kind of don't need it, but I kind of want to see if... actually, I don't need any of those items. Let me not be fucking greedy. If I want to be like a legit speedrunner here, I skip those items, even though they looked very juicy. But I have Alucard shield and shield rod, so I don't care about anything. Oh, I don't have leap stone. Oh my god, these frogs. They're so powerful. I mean, duh, but also... like, if the mods of a channel are doing that, you just unmod them. It's like, you can see who starts the... yeah, I would just be like, yo, don't fucking do that. And if you are in a stream where the mods are doing that, then just don't bet. I don't know. It seems like such a weird thing that they would be concerned about, because it's fake money, first of all. Well, there's Mist. This actually works out relatively well, because I'm gonna library card. Yeah. Yeah, they can't have real value, but also, I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me that if Twitch ever decided to try and make money off of channel point betting at some point. Even though it's literally illegal, but they might find a way around that. I mean, to be fair, Twitch is desperate for money. Like, Twitch is losing money all the time. The only reason Twitch is even able to exist is because Amazon owns them. I could be wrong in saying that, but like, running high definition video streams, what am I basing that off of? Just the server costs alone. And mostly hearsay. I will admit that it's mostly hearsay from what I've heard from other individuals that I do trust. I'll grab 2 of these, and that should be plenty.
Farewell for now.
Yeah. Amazon owns the network. Yeah, that's the only reason Twitch is able to exist. If Twitch didn't have the money, or sorry, if Twitch had to pay for it itself, it would be impossible. That it would be able to encode all of this video footage 24 hours a day, all the time. I guess I could do this, sure, even though I'm gonna have to reapply it later. Whoops, fell behind. Yeah. No worries, Doc. Really? Alright. Whatever. This is a waste of my time. That was an expensive library card. I could have definitely gotten an extra mana prism out of that instead of using that. But they're about the same time-wise, I feel like. I don't know. It's hard to say. What's the right call here? Dude, tell me about it. Oh, my shield was still active even though I unequip it? Huh, because I specifically unequipped it for a library card. That's why I was confused. Yeah, I'm very happy that my GPU is still very much usable, but it is definitely starting to... It's not even showing signs of aging yet. It's actually still a fucking beast, but it's definitely not top of the line. It wasn't even top of the line when I bought it. It was close to top of the line when I bought it, but it wasn't top of the line. I think I only spent like 400 on it at the time, so. But this is pre cryptocurrency boom. Where do I go? I just go silver ring, right? Yeah. I also, whatever. I'll do it like this. I have a 1070. $1060, yeah. 1060 still all right as well. That's what my roommate uses, is a 1060. Yeah, I'm good. I know I'm more than fine. Unless I want to run fucking 144 hertz RTX Minecraft with ray tracing, then I probably need to upgrade. And you know me, I just love my RTX Minecraft streams. Ooh, 980 Ti? Yeah. I don't know, dude. GPUs are... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whatever. So that's only one mana prism. I gotta pay more attention to that then. Also, that, sure. I opened the Alrock shortcut, at least, so there's that. Gotta use that. Do-do-do-do. You were still running GTX 550? God damn. That's ancient. I mean, I would stream in 1080p more often, but I used to, but I noticed that there was just more problems overall with me streaming in 1080p because it required more bandwidth from me as well, which my internet service provider is fucking spotty at best. So that was the main issue, is because I would want to stream at like 5 to 6K bitrate, but realistically 4K is like a safe range for me where I don't really drop frames anymore. But in doing that, just mentioning rendering for YouTube stuff, yeah, that's another thing. Rendering video files is honestly a pain in the ass for me. It's usually 7.5% speed. Sorry, not 0.75% speed. So for every second I want to render in 1080p, it takes me for every 75% of a second, so 0.75, it takes me a full second to render. So I usually end up spending an extra 25% of time waiting. So it's not really like a 1-to-1, but it's kind of close. I don't know. Whatever. This is big library card energy now. Use the library card, go to second castle, hope it's not at Galamoth. But 16% of you are gonna fucking nut in your pants if it is a Galamoth, so. $900p? Really? I gotta stop wasting these. I have enough to get through the second castle at least, so that's fine. It does depend on what you're streaming, yeah. If you're streaming like a 3D game, it is more noticeable. A lot less system intensive, yeah. I don't know. Thankfully, Soten is fine at 720p. I do notice my webcam does get a little encoded grossness. Oh, I have gravity boots. I gotta use those. Like, I was watching back the world record that I did yesterday, and there was points where I was unrecognizable in my webcam, but I think that's just a part of streaming at 720p. Wait, what? Oh, I never put on the holy glasses. I'm big time dumb idiot. No.
Magnificent, but now feel my unbridled wrath.
Thank God, dude. Hydro Storm! Fucking prepubescent Richter over here. Wasted another mana prism. I've wasted like 6. And I only bought like 10. I'll have 1 to use for... I don't know, I'll just save it for creature. High voice shaming. Well, I'm shaming Richter's voice specifically because it's not normally that high pitched. If you have a high pitched voice, that's fine. Oh, okay. Or I forget. Equip that, sure, why not? Oh my god, I literally have shit equipment. Shit equipment as I'm about to use fucking shield rod spell, whatever. Literally 4 mana prisms left. Definitely take Leapstone any day of the week. That's gonna make this a lot nicer. Seems Good. It is good. I'm just complaining. I will say that it's a very common experience to start to get greedy with your equipment and randomizer, which is strange. I don't know. I think you're just rewarded so often with getting new equipment that you just want to keep doing it throughout the run, even though you have like sometimes more than good enough equipment to finish a run. Yeah, when I made the avatar originally, that was going to be part of the gimmick. Like, I knew that I would change my hair color eventually. Nice hit. And that part of the gimmick could be that the avatar changes hair color with me. Do I mana prism here? It would skip a save room. How many times has it changed? Just the once so far. So I used to have brown hair, and then I dyed it pink, and then I had pink hair for like 6 months, and then I said I was gonna change my hair color, and I did, and Daigon got to pick it, and then yeah, now I'm blue. I'm probably gonna be blue for another 6 months. Yeah, MS Paint DB was fun while it lasted. I just don't think it would have been a great, I don't know, maybe it could have actually been decent branding wise. Probably stand out more than just some random pixelated avatar. Even though a lot of people do like the pixelated avatar I've made. Please have enough MP. I don't know. I try not to think about that kind of stuff too much, though. Just do what feels good to me, and then just hope that it works out. Otherwise, I'd spend all of my energy trying to think about what's the optimal way to market myself and all this other bullshit that I really just don't want to think about, and I'd rather just play video games. Also, I literally pixel perfect iframes through that dude. That was insane. Oh. Almost, dude. Missed the one front slide. Feels bad.
You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Oh god, I'm going the wrong way. Hey. Hey, am I getting called out right now for playing Soden and wanting to get world records? Realistically, my journey to get every world record is gonna be kind of quick, to be honest. I thought it would take longer, but as it turns out, the world records I was missing happened to be a little bit free. Which makes sense, they're not main categories. So people, specifically Rom Scout, and the other people who have ran those categories just didn't put all of the effort that they could have into them. Because they're not main categories, it makes sense. I just got here and was asking an honest question. What? Oh, how's it coming along today? What's up? What's up, Trails? No, yeah, I was talking to Glacial. That's just my brother giving me a hard time for saying one thing, doing another thing, which I do quite often. Technically has NTSC record. Can you find the video of it? If there's video evidence, I'll make sure to use that as my reference for the NTSC record then, since Satori doesn't want to submit it. Yes, Glacial is my brother. As far as I know, we've never gotten DNA tested, I guess, but that's just what you recall. So Toriu has a YouTube, I'm pretty sure, where he uploads all of his PBs. So it might be worth checking that out. I'm like 90% sure he does. Bad movement, but whatever. I got like, I think 2 mana prisms left, so should be fine for the rest of the puzzle. I mean, part of the reasons I'm going out of my way for getting all of these records is, one, because I don't think it's ever been done since switching over to speedrun.com. I don't think anybody has held all of the records. Maybe ROM Scout did at one point when we switched over to speedrun.com and there weren't as many runs on the leaderboard. Let me do this. That's just a guess, though. Oh my god. So I'm not sure if it's ever been done before, and I don't think it has. Oh, I never asked him. Hey Joshua, do you know if we have that copy of Curse of Darkness somewhere? People keep asking me to play Curse of Darkness, and I'm like, I don't want to buy a copy because apparently it's like 80 bucks for a new copy of Curse of Darkness, and I don't want to emulate it because PS2 emulation's kind of jank. And I've never, well, it's jank for me because I've never set it up before. Oh my god, fuck off. I hear it's getting better though. PS2 one, yeah. I don't know if you still have any PS2 games chilling at Mom's place or not. Yeah, that one. We never had it for original Xbox. We had it for PS2. Oh, that's the wrong one. Whatever. I don't even care. Also, we could finish the predictions. We are not visiting Galamoth. You don't know off the top of your head? No worries. If you end up thinking of a place where you have, like, PS2 games lying around, if you could check through it to see if Curse of Darkness is in there, go for it. If not, don't sweat it. To be honest, I'm not looking forward to playing Curse of Darkness. I think it'll be extremely boring. But for whatever reason, everybody wants me to do a playthrough of it. Well, whatever. Let's go, Emily. Stealing everybody's money. CV64. Dude, the only way I would play CV64 would be on original console. Because the N64 emulation is like a fucking stupid, dumb dumpster fire of trash. To be fair, most of it was yours, yeah. True. Maybe one day somebody will force me to retire from speedrunning. Maybe one day. Sub hour's fine for this. I think I gave my estimate that I submitted to GDQ as an hour and 5 minutes for OG, which I feel like is actually kind of cutting it close depending on the seed. N64 emulation is improving. Yeah, but it's still doo-doo dog shit trash. Like, what emulator are you going to use? Project 64? Project 64 has like a 70% compatibility rate, which is pretty bad. To be honest, that's not a very good compatibility rate. There we go. If it hasn't been sold off either. Yeah, that's another thing. If it got sold in a garage sale, it's kind of sad, but whatever. Again, I don't care about that game. I don't really... whatever.
How is it that I've been so defeated?
Yeah, for individual games, it's fine. If you're playing fucking Super Mario 64, go on ahead. You're probably chill. Even though the emulator is still inaccurate. It doesn't load. It doesn't emulate lag properly still. It doesn't emulate certain load things properly either, but whatever.
Matthew.
Moment-to-moment gameplay is probably fine for most games, but like as far as like actual accuracy, like to console, not very
Tell
close.
me, what were Lisa's last words?
Assuming it's a casual run, why not emulate it? I haven't looked into PS2 or OG Xbox emulation at all, and I feel like it would be annoying to set up.